the most fulfilling things about being a mortgage loan originator, real estate professional in this industry is that I've been able to help my community and pour back into what I feel my parents lacked when they first migrated here from Vietnam. And here's why. While I am a first-generation Vietnamese American, my Vietnamese tongue is not as, say, fluent than someone that maybe went to school or was born and raised in Vietnam. However, I never let that deter me from being able to help and give back. And while you may say that this is your job, that's not necessarily the route that most people may take if they feel that there's resistance when there's a language barrier, cultural barrier. But I see that there is a need, and I've been able to help that in this case that I'm super proud of. This family came to me having lived here less than 2 years, moving to Las Vegas from Vietnam, expressing wanting to purchase a home. And while the down payment that he had available at the time was not sufficient, we still gave him hope to realize that once you are full-time with your job, because he was only part-time then, we will be able to better assist you. After a couple of months, I'm proud to say that I was able to guide this family not only with getting their loan approved, but also helping them secure a home purchase in a multiple offer situation with cash offers and other contenders. That to me is very fulfilling. One, just coming from a family that unfortunately didn't have those resources. You may have heard my story in passing that my family are refugees, boat people from the Vietnam War. So coming here to the States many years ago, they didn't have the whereabouts, resources, and unfortunately were lacking the language to know that there's loan options and things like that in place, or even where to start. And so I think that's where this industry has been very fulfilling for me, and how I've been able to pour back into the community in terms of helping bridge that language gap, technology gap, and utilizing my skill sets and also experience to help families like this one get into a home where they felt it was impossible or out of reach. And I think really what got me was this buyer had shared with me how it feels like people look at him as if he's disabled or that has a handicap because he doesn't speak the language. And I can see how that's the case. It's hard to be in a state anywhere in the US and not know the language, but you have the work ethic, you have, say, the down payment, and you know that this is where you want to establish roots. So I think being able to help them really helped me. And while I have my own insecurities of being a first-generation Vietnamese, my language is not as fluent when it comes to Vietnamese. However, I can get by, and I've helped many families. But this one really tugged at me simply because they never gave up and they put their trust in me. And at the end of the day, I knew that I had a goal to achieve. So I'm really proud of this one. I'm happy to be able to help families like this. If you know someone that is in a similar situation that needs help, be sure to have them reach out to me. My name is Candy Katz. Thanks so much for supporting me all over the years, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.